Hi everyone, so welcome to Investing for Value. So today I want to talk about Facebook, and there's good reason why its share price has not been doing too well lately. The biggest question you might have is, should you be holding on to the stock, or what's a good time to be buying? And we'll try to explore this and see how things go. So we look at this first article here. Could a boycott kill Facebook? And well, it's a matter of questioning, would people stop using Facebook? Probably not. So I think there's a short term of this boycott, which would likely affect the share price here. But the question is, how heavy would this boycott hurt them? And like we read here, is this the moment that Facebook caves? After years of promises, hate still thrives on the social network. And then we read here, Facebook sees growing ad boycott in protests against handling of speech. Civil rights groups have been pushing advertisers to pull spending, citing a failure to halt hate speech and misinformation. And with the bits that we can see, Ford, Clorox, Denny's has joined a list of companies halting spending on Facebook. And that's only just the beginning, right? Because we read this article here, and then we can see, there's a number of companies on here, like Starbucks, Unilever, Coca-Cola, and like Levi's here, and it kind of is this growing list of companies that, they are seeing this as being a social situation. They do not want to damage their branding by continuing to advertise on Facebook. So we're heading into this part where society is trying to make Facebook accountable. They want Facebook to kind of just come out and try to police everything a bit more. Because as we kind of head on, we look at social networks, and they start to become like a nation, because you have this virtual nation where everyone spends majority of their time. And they kind of want this environment to be more friendly, have a bit more of a moral code, rather than being the wild west. And that's the thing, Facebook's kind of been allowing things to just happen as they please. And then now society is kind of like developing around Facebook, and people want them to start policing themselves like a nation in a way, because at the end of the day, you don't really have anyone policing Facebook. You have this virtual platform that people are on, and they've gotten so large that it has impacts on everyone's lives, that society is going, oh, you need to police yourself. And any brand that's kind of advertising on you, they might face some damage for continuing to do this, especially as we read, we've got civil rights groups that are calling these advertisers to stop it. And yeah, it's going to have an impact. It's going to, all companies quitting Facebook, probably for the short term. Facebook will do something, and then they'll fix it, and then the share price will come back up. But the thing is, right now at 220, it's probably a bit too high because of this boycott, and also now that we're in a recessionary state with this economy, maybe even a depression, that it kind of starts creating a situation of, firstly, that's already bad for Facebook, because advertising rates were going down, the amount of companies wanting to advertise was also going down, and then now we have the perfect excuse for companies to pull out advertising and try it, and it kind of makes them look good in a way, right? Because they're going, oh, originally we were just going to cut spending on advertising, now we're just going to do it full stop on Facebook, and then we're going to try to look good with this. And it's all part of the whole branding of your image. As Warren Buffett used to say, it takes a lifetime to build a reputation and only a matter of seconds to destroy it. And that's the same thing with these brands on here. At the end of the day, I think we're all too addicted to Facebook. We're not going to stop using Facebook. And the thing is, eventually people still have to advertise, and they will still be coming out to Facebook. And over time, Facebook's going to be diversifying its products and it's just going to get stronger as they go. You know, it's going to have less reliance on advertising. Like you've got Facebook kind of creating a marketplace where shops can soon start having a whole lineup of products, and it starts creating a bit of more diversity. They did look at that dating space as well, and who knows what else they're looking at. They could be getting into that gaming space, or all other things. So I don't think this is gonna destroy Facebook in terms of its valuation too much. I do think you could possibly see below 200. A level I'd be comfortable looking at would, be probably that 160 zone. That would be very comfortable. Maybe 180 if it doesn't ever come down there. But probably 200's probably a little high, given the current situation. Given that there was reduction in spending to begin with, and then now we're looking at companies boycotting their quarterlies. Going forward probably won't look too good for the next maybe 6 months. They will have slowed growth, and remember, Facebook's pricing itself as kind of like a growth, but a profitable growth company, and it has been growing really well. So it'll be really interesting to see if this boycott kind of does something quite serious to Facebook that really damages its kind of reputation, its advertising value. I think at the end of the day it's still a platform, and it's still kind of is very necessary for advertisers to be able to reach their consumers. And yeah, for that reason, I would be considering buying Facebook. Probably not right now, because of there's just a lot of negativity around this stock. Maybe people don't want to own it. There will be a lot of selling pressure, and I would say, for me personally anyway, I would see that 180 mark quite a good mark to be buying, and definitely 160. Like if it ever got there, that's when you could be buying and wait for maybe 6 to 12 months, and you'd be easily buying into something pretty good. Like originally I did look at this pricing, and Facebook isn't exactly too highly priced. On a PE ratio it's about 30. Potentially it comes down to maybe 20 with the new impact and reduced growth, reduced profits, and particularly more regulation coming in to restrict what they can do potentially. So I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Like what are your thoughts around what's going to happen to Facebook next? Are you kind of interested in buying the stock? Are you selling the stock? And do you think this is going to be an impact? Those are always good questions to explore. But as general, if you have any questions, feel free to post below, or anything else. I'm always open for discussions or anything about that. Or if you've got stocks, I'm always interested to look at some new stocks. So until then, good luck investing, everyone.